Okay, this tool finally, the number line is probably my favorite thing to use. I feel like this really develops a lot. It provides a lot of support and there's tons of flexibility. Again, you can use this at level A, B, C, D, all the way up to division. So we'll take a look. If you're just working with regular ones, just regular multiplication or how many groups are there? Well, again, right here, how many groups are there? There's 4 groups with 5 in each group. And there'd be, 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 or 5, 10, 15, 20. Again, you can take the same thing right here and you could have kids writing equations. We know, okay, there's 4 groups times 5, and that would equal 20. If we had one more group of 5, what would it be? Well, it would go ahead and predict, and we would go ahead and it would go to 25 and so on. So add that other group. So there's tons of flexibility with just using it as in, from the level A all the way up to level D. What I like to do though is for measurement division, partitive division, writing missing factor equations, you can go ahead and you can do things like this. So if we're looking at it from a measurement division, right? Oops. If we're looking at it from a perspective of measurement division, we could say, okay, we know that we have 20. Let me make this straight. So we know that there's 20 here. And it's going to be divided into 5 into each group, right? So we know there's 5 in each group. So what would our answer be? Well, we know that'd be 5, 10, 15, 20. So our answer would be 4. Again, you could say, okay, we don't know how many groups, but we know there's 5 in each group, and we know that's going to equal 20. Again, so you could do a division problem, you could do a missing factor equation, you could do either one. It's up to you depending on what prompts you want to ask. You also could go ahead and say, all right, you can cover it up and say, and you could do it like this. If you turn these over, it's still 5 on each one. So now what you could say is, all right, we have 20 divided into 4 groups, right? Or we could say we know we have 4 groups. We don't know how many in each group, but we know we have a total of 20. And again, you could do this 2 ways. You could do it where if you're just beginning to develop this, you could put it underneath. So now, okay, there's 5 in each group. Or if you wanted to actually put them on the number line like this, so it's completely covered up, so they'll have to use more of that connection or their knowledge of numbers, you could go ahead and build it and put it on the number line like this and cover up each one too. And then say, okay, if there's 20, how many would there be? There we go. So if there's 20, how many would there be in each group? Or 20 divided into 4 groups, how many in each group? We know that would be 5. So this number line, again, has tons of flexibility using, working at it from the most basic level of just, skip, count, and repeated addition equations up to measurement division, partitive division, also developing division when you use missing factors. So again, once you just get your prompts down, it makes sense to have your prompts ahead of time, pick the numbers of the sets you're going to use. And this is a really good tool. In case you're wondering too, the number line goes up to 40. It just wasn't, it all wouldn't fit. So you can work beyond 22. So this is another tool, a really good tool that you can use when helping, again, as a sort of hands-on activity that you're going to be working with.